What is up, guys? Welcome to the part 3 of the maximum wage series. Today we will be starting to the caffeine addict, and let's just get straight to the point. I think we all know what we're going to be for. Let's do this. Also, please just ignore the lag. It's just the fact that I recently got some tips on how to reduce some lag. So yeah, let's do this, bro.
You're fired!
Yep, we died. Okay, why am I library? What is words? I'm going to go with a pinch because crippling blow is pretty good. Because it does a lot of damage. Another drink coffee. That's what we call friendly fire. This is friendly fire. I just use it for the simplest. Hit here. The early game is so hard because of how much damage they do. I heard this is a general problem with maximum wave runs. The hardest part is really the basement parts. Hard to say before the lobby because of how much the enemies do much damage and you don't do much damage to compensate. And really only have base tier moves compared to late game, which is much easier. It might seem like the opposite at first, but once you do a few of these runs, I think you'll get what I mean by the fact that early game is much harder than like late game because the fact you don't have much good moves and really only tier 1 moves and one tier 3 move compared to later where you have multiple tier 3 moves by that point. Oh, that's some damage. And you died from fall damage. It's kinda common when you have high combo that most enemies just die to fall damage. I don't know why, but it just happens, alright? So you're going to get used to that. It might be annoying, I know. That's fine. Okay, as long as it works, like you can work with it a bit. It's almost always optimal on maximum wage runs to go for perfectionist. Unless your build needs another combo type, perfectionist is always good with like any build because it doesn't really require much setup. So and it has pretty good damage output because of the fact you keep your combo, which is very good. So you don't have a time limit, so you lose it when you go to the elevator because of the cuisine. It's really your choice for the cosmetic ones that give you stuff. I go with Blade Belt because I'm cautious. I'm a cautious type of person. You know, you can never be too careful. Oh, that's snipe. YouTube's probably going to get the frame rate even worse than I'm currently having it because generally my frame rate is garbage across all games, really. Even in TF2, my frame rate is absolute garbage as well. Probably because I'm on the fact I'm not on a PC anymore, on a laptop. Alright. That's not the luckiest, so we're gonna... He's completely oblivious! Yeah, those server enemies, yeah, they do enough damage to kill, like, any enemies, to be honest. Like, I'm not kidding, I searched up, and according to Google, or at least what I found, you could technically kill the CEO with this somehow, but we don't know what the thing is, because I don't have hacks. That's it, the entire reason I don't know it's because I don't have hacks to spawn the CEO on basement floors. I looked around the wiki, and these guys with the caps that I used to call charge guys are actually named suplexers, which I guess that makes logical sense because they suplex you and all. But I still go with the charge because they always charge into you. Yep, that guy died of fall damage. Of course, because all enemies died. Yeah, you can just do that if you want to. Yep, 7 damage and it's still not dead. Sorry. The thing is, like, this guy's an early game menace because of how much damage he does, being 2, and you start with 10 health, usually. And I think you can see the problem here. And he has a lot of HP, more than 7, which, yeah, that might be a problem. So why is he doing the worm? Why is he doing the worm? Nah, he charging. Okay, yep, that guy's dead. Oh, sorry if this is taking long, but that's not my fault. It's just business, okay? Business takes ages, or should I say, killing people takes ages because of hard maximum wage. Maximum wage runs take like an hour usually because of how long the early game is, and it's solely because of early game, nothing else. Okay, I think my game's lagging that is somewhat making this concert crash out here. We can do that if you want to. Yep, he's dead. Okay, now we have the janitors. Clean this guy up. Okay, let's check for ammo. Oh, no ammo, bro. I mean, you could always check. Hey, look, ammo. 2 of it. Not bad, not bad. I'll work with that. Let's go for a strangle, because that's pretty good. Because that kind of stalls the enemies, so we have enough time to do anything. Pretty good with breakdance, because I recently did a night shift run off camera. So yeah, I found out that strangle plus other moves are pretty good. But you have to use the right moves, because some moves will just not work good, because I usually go perfectionist. Bro, you missed that? Yep, you did. They have a shared health bar, so yeah, they have much more health than is displayed. Or have less health per boss than displayed. Recording! Belum nanti. Nanti recording! Recording video. Ya, nanti. Okay, I do not know why they keep crawling for whatever reason. They just do that. I don't know. Bro. How did you do that? You were force choke. Yep, we're dead. Told you, early game is like the hardest part for every run. And the entire reason it takes ages. Because you have to deal with the suplexer constantly charging you, and yeah, I think you can see why. Okay, let's do this speedrun time. Speed run. Okay, yep, the guards are not in the second floor, so I think that's a good sign. Even though people say otherwise, from what I heard, I say it's a good sign if you don't immediately get guards, because that means that they're going to appear later, which means you lose less HP. Let's just go for fake handshake, because hand slam is the same as crippling blow. It does percentage-based damage. Let's for crippling blow, and hand slam is kind of overpowered, because you can just speedrun CEO with it, because it does 114 damage. I think you can see why this is pretty good now. Oh, and yep. You most constantly miss leap punch on small guys for obvious reasons. Special. Or yeah, you can just do that. There are some bugs in this game where you can use Dragon Flex without actually using Dragon Flex, which gives you a free 10 combo, and then you can use it again, and for obvious reasons, that is very good. But for example, when you are in the big handshake pose, that works if needed. But I'm going with the firm handshake instead. Nah. Bro. Slide him. Miss that. Handshake him. Damage. Combo him. Handshake him again, and that's a firm handshake. Okay, we're of course going for Perfectionist, okay? Who doesn't go Perfectionist? Perfectionist is basically meta. They haven't buffed, they haven't buffed Anger Issues or Berserker yet, so, yep. Yep, this is I think this is a good sign of a good run here. Because we got that. Because, usually only, so this might be this may or may not be the run. Also, Dragon Flex can be used to break out of stuns. If you didn't see it in Cage Fight, or Fight Club, it can break out of stuns. Because it listed there, but not here for whatever reason. But it's kind of obvious, like, it does knock back. Okay, we're going with 1000 Sudokus because that's pretty good. And he died. Also, executives are actually much easier to deal with on maximum wage and higher wage difficulties because one hit they explode immediately and die. Okay, it's kind of less difficulty when you think about it. So yeah, it's much easier to deal with on like higher difficulties, which should be the opposite, but it's not because of how they don't take much damage before dying from explosion compared to lower difficulties. They are much harder to deal with because. Yeah, I think you can see why, because they don't immediately die. Because the explosion is very easily countered. And that's why executive floors are very easy to deal with, because most executives die before you can even, like, do enough damage to kill them normally. Because it's either you kill them in one move, or they die of explosion. Their own explosion move. Okay, yep, we're going to Wait, we need to go down, Bro, we're getting comboed! We are getting absolutely cooked! We died! Okay, yep, this is going to be taking ages because, yeah. Okay, let's do this. We're going to start speedrunning this because I have to go somewhere with my mom soon, so yeah, I have to speedrun this, which, is not going to be pleasant, is it? Because we still haven't even gone out of the basement yet. So yeah, this will take ages. We need good moves here, you know? I'll just break all, like, teams and just go for full optimal. Okay, up another good run because we don't get on guard immediately like the last one. Hammer because chainsaw's pretty good. Okay, yep, he's still holding us. Okay. If we did that, okay, if we got the hammer ready, so we could probably go into axe actually. So yeah. Go for dodge roll, because the nothing personal trade reference is pretty good. Also, it can do that. Also, teleport's pretty good as well. Okay, we have a mail room nearby, so
You not special.
Okay, let's go. We got Dragon Flex again. Okay, let's just start sliding into them. Any reasonable gamer would, and we go for axe, and the chainsaw is very good. Speedrun strats, bro. We're going to try to become speedy. Okay, that's some damage, I tell you. One more damage is good, and the fact that this is the type of game with low damage, low health. Not high health, high damage. Which is what I like to call it. I don't know what the exact names are, but that's the names I made up. I'm going to go this guy for XP, so yeah. Because we need level ups for promotions. Yup. I like the game's entire reason for existing is because the job is to fire people, which basically means killing them. You know what? Let's just go up. Nah, he's blocking the way. Perfectionist, then we Dragon Flex. I said, oh my bro, we can't Dragon Flex. Oh man. It looks full, but it isn't full. It's such an epic battle, bro. Epic proportions that isn't just going to take like an hour to get through basement and then 10 seconds to get through a late game. Yes, because most the longness comes from basement runs, not late game runs. You will die at both one late game run or 2 late game runs if you get unlucky. What? What the? What? I don't even know how to explain that. I don't know what just happened, bro. Like he just went down. Okay, yeah, that might be the after run. Let's do the fact that I did not expect that. Also, why do they have sunglasses to be exact? Is it for like protection or something? Yeah, probably because it counts as another floor because of how these ladders work. Probably should rework how ladders work, so it's less buggy and stuff. But that's just my personal preference. Okay, yeah, he's not going to win. Okay, what if we just lure them? Okay, lure them even more. Yup, he got trapped. I'll do some damage to him and probably kill him. Slide into me, slide into me, slide into me. Nah, that was not a long enough slide. Now we have to be extremely careful. Yep. Okay, the moment we get there, we kind of immediately die, so we need to Dragon Flex into there. Or we could just go for Gym Member, which works also. Which we immediately lure them, so yeah, this is a pretty good one because we can lure them to the server rooms. I do the same trick that I've done in every single video of this series. because it's just necessary. For me, at least, because you can just easily deal with them. Not having to deal with their hassle. Like, why kill them when you could just bait them into the server room? It's much less riskier. It might take longer, but it's effective, alright. Okay, we have another suplexer, but that's fine. You can make them still, and there's no turrets, so yeah. Got nothing on me. Okay, let's bait them. Okay. They don't know. They're completely oblivious to our plan. Okay. You just keep baiting them. Simple as that. This is the simplest strategy on maximum wage, and yet it's one of the most necessary strategies because of how unbeatable parking lots are on maximum wage. Yep, he's dead. Okay, now we just have to deal with these three guys, which I think we should be able to deal with. I think the dodgeball was a good idea for early game. I don't know the meta, but like I think dribbling blow and handshake are pretty good. Was perfectionist. Okay, yeah, we just got chainsaw. Dodge roll. Did he just try to drop kick? Oh. Yep. Well, that ain't bad. I think we'll work with that. Okay, yep, the executive is very ridiculous. And we have another janitor. Okay, well, that isn't that great. Yep, see my point? The executives are so easy to deal with, man. They just one damage and they explode already, which is basically one damage and they're dead. So basically they have 1 HP. They should probably remove that because that does not help out with them being a menace, like at all on my. Okay, I got the chainsaw already, but should I get it? Okay. Because we also need to heal. Dragonfly the moment we get there. Okay, that's a good damage. Okay, we got promotion pop incoming. He missed! He missed his slide! Okay, let's go for it. What should we actually go for? Let's go for a ground slam. Epic battle. Bro. Alright, we need to run here. Coffee. You have street sweeper, I think. Seems like it, I don't know. Okay, run. Another coffee, as any good caffeine addict would. He missed, but he died of fall damage. So that means we can kill them with fall damage or something. And they're dead, finally. Finally, that is the hardest part of the run. That's like 50% of hardest part of the run, bro. Health back! Health back! Bro, I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling with that right. Also, the Stick and Trick Stickman wiki is on fandom and is very incomplete. I heard there's a community wiki. I have a copy of it, but like it doesn't list all the maximum wage ones, only the minimum wage ones. So yeah. Let's just ignore them. We're out. See you later. Let's just do another one because we are caffeine addicts, so we don't know what we're doing. Yep, they're down to fall damage. Alright, I think this is a good one. Anyways, while we're here, I have to do this shameless plug where I ask you guys to subscribe and like the video, I guess. That's my, okay, shameless plug dealt with. Now we just get back to gameplay and commentary. And the fact that I'm probably going to die because 2 HP is not good. But that's fine, we can wait for it. Because we have a high combo, almost 50, which is really good. Let's see what this guy. Let's go for gym member. We are going to have to play it safe today, so yeah, that might be a problem. But that's fine. Our damage is high enough for perfectionist already. You can do damage if needed. And he died immediately. Oh crap, here comes the next one. Okay, no fall damage. Okay, wait, this is probably the hardest boss for perfectionists because you can easily miss. For obvious reasons that okay, we really need high damage to deal with these guys, so yeah. Okay, yep, we ground slammed him as he just did. We can also keep dragon flexing so we can, get a hard combo and all. So it eventually wears off, so yeah. So we have to wait. This is going to take a while, so probably because this is one of the longer bosses that we have to deal with, besides the CEO. This is probably the longest boss to deal with besides the CEO. Unless you count the suplexer, but you can just easily deal with him by the CEO. This will just take a while because of how much they spam it, and you don't have much opportunity to attack. So these guys never appear any other place in the game, so yeah. Thankfully we only have to deal with them here. Compared to other bosses which have an appearance in game, or at least have a counterpart close to it. Like for example, the janitor guy has somewhat of an appearance in Night Shift, so yeah. This is the only one that doesn't have somewhat of an appearance. The megaphone guy has one. The ninja guy has one in Night Shift, which is the Reaper. Basically the same thing. Yes. Girl. 3 combo ain't bad. Just might take a while. But I'm so done. I'm so tired. Okay, yeah, this might take a while, so I got to grab a snack or whatever. Because, yeah, this will take ages to deal with, unless I die or I kill these guys. Which is probably die because of how long this is taking, because they keep spamming it, no matter what. Okay, finally, damn it, bro, finally. We are just one boss away from actual gameplay, which is crazy. Let's go, we killed one of them. Okay, wait, now we just have to deal with one, which is good. Because this one's easy to deal with. Because these... Time has to be my favorite interest. He just dies the moment we do that, bro. He's just spamming that, dude. Let's go, we died. Let's go. Finally, some actual gameplay. Alright, finally, we're at the higher floors and no reinforcements.
No appointment!
We missed because I didn't face the right way. Well, that's fine. We can easily just deal with that. After some experience, I can easily deal with the bathroom doors, which are pretty hard to deal with. Yeah, because I really have low HP, but that's fine. Just dodge roll the bathroom. Don't mind me. I'm just being ignorant. Don't mind me. And we can easily deal them with a dragon flex and that one skill. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bro, that's just unfair. Finally, bro. Let's go for fake handshake. That just doesn't work. It is just unfair. That's just unfair. Okay. I guess we can just leave her now, so yeah, good. Yep, the ambush always fails for whatever reason. It always just fails. You haven't even gotten a vault yet. That's pretty lucky. Okay, well, that isn't good, is it? Nah, we missed! Run. He only takes, like, it basically kills himself. Okay, let's go for those. Go for the hand slam because we have a stapler guy incoming, which is probably the bane of all my maximum wage runs. This is die, bro. You gotta know that. I just have to let him do that. Also, the other parts of fake handshake actually don't have the downside of your character crying when nobody takes the fake handshake. Yeah. He's going to drop kick us. He always starts with a drop kick or something like that, or not apparently. Or yeah, it's a normal slam, but it looks like a drop kick. Dodge roll! Let's go, we got the merchant! Okay, yeah, I might have saved the run. Maybe, probably not. Is he not taking it? Okay, they're not doing the dragon flex. Well, that's how you deal with it. Wrong way. Dodge that because dodge roll is pretty good. Okay, like this is the only situation where dodge roll is better than teleport because teleport would just immediately die. Okay, now that's the biggest choke point on most of my runs. Finally dealt with it in a single run. Wow, this is getting much easier. Okay, let's go for redecorator. Finally stick to walls. Okay, speed run. No. Yes. He did. Okay, we have the executives as well as the megaphone guys. They're basically the megaphone guys are like the megaphone boss. Like, they don't spawn in turns, and that's really yep, he's spamming the megaphone. Let's go, Disco Floor. That's the first in the series. Disco Floor counter 1, nothing else. 0. Yeah, that seems about right. This is 95. He died. Okay, now we have a Disco Floor. Enemies do stick to roll. And we start from the bottom again. What if we just let the suplexer just suplex us? Because that's pretty funny. Because we take 0 damage from that, but he dies. Yeah, we just have plot armor. Our character just has plot armor. Like, a lot of plot armor. Because they don't die when they fall. They just go through the elevator, which is probably the main reason we always win. And probably the fact that why basement runs are so actually harder because you can't bait enemies and you have two suplexes and gym right after. Okay. Yes, very conveniently placed. I know. Very conveniently placed. He died. Alright, let's get the business. Yep, he died. Okay, that guy's still there, but he's probably going to like die eventually. Yep, he died. Okay, yep, this is the first disco floor, which is pretty cool, I guess. Now we have a gym, which is ideal. I don't know how all of these got into here, especially into one building, without looking very weird outside. But okay, I guess we'll work with I guess we'll work with this, okay? This will work. We're going to go with Citadels. Yeah, go for a street sweeper after this, so yeah, we'll just start with that. And we'll stick with he died. Also, for whatever reason, crippling blow, and hand slam scales with combos, so do what you can with that, I guess. Okay, don't ask me why there's a locker flying out there. This game's still in early access, so it's still. Now we started from the bottom again. Well, that's fine. I mean. Video ini recordingnya. Iya. Not D9. Tipo? Enggak. You're fired. Nanti pulangnya. Nggak, mau konsisten upload schedule. Nggak mau yang different, mau yang konsistensi. Okay, we are absolutely gaming right here. We are absolutely destroying them right now. Because, as I said before, like, later floors are much easier than earlier floors, for obvious reasons that I've, like, stated 10 million times at this point. We missed. Oh, that's 25 damage, and he's dead. Now we gotta shoot the Dugans at us, if he wants to. He's going for the same prime. He's almost dead. Bro, this is so easy. This is so easy. I told you so. For anybody who didn't believe that early game is easier than middle game, look at this. We barely take any damage and we destroy him. Okay, let's go for ninja. Because that's pretty cool. It's a trap. Okay, of course it's a trap. It's too blind to not look like a trap. Nah, they They all exploded and died in a the mass paperwork murder of 2025. Nah. Okay, yeah, this is easier because enemies should get easier instead because really only the main problem is armed guards, but at this point they're pretty easy to deal with, as well as executives, but I think we can all see that executives are much easier on harder difficulties than easier difficulties. Okay, don't mind me, I have to do that. Ah, that works. And he died of fall damage. Okay, we have fat guy. That's fine. He died. Let's go for fun flex here. We're not going for the speed run, as I like to call it, which is speed walk.
No appointment.
Oh, appointment? Okay. He died. Okay, now we're that guy. Or the guy that appears in Night Shift videos. He's using the vampire costume without his minions. He also has Thunderclap as his enraged move or whatever it is. I don't know how that fits, but okay. Like the ninja guy Hadouken, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Thunderclap, I don't get the resemblance. And it's enraged, okay, okay. Yeah, Crudge. We're gonna eat him alive! Let's go for a crippling blow for the groin punch. Bro, we can barely hit anything because he's stalling us. Oh, that's some damage, I tell you. Oh, we need to kill this guy fast because we are almost dead. And he died. Okay, let's go. And we're still stuck. Okay, yeah. That's like the main problem. He still has a problem when we even kill him. Let's go for another drink espresso because HP is good. Now we are the executive floors, or as I like to call them, the elite floors, or the break floors, because they won the floors and it's much easier than the rest of the game. Or the CEO, which the CEO is just very easy because besides being long, you could just avoid his attacks at this point of the game, so yeah. He's really a pushover. So the real boss is actually basement floors. Okay, yep. As you can see, this game is actually the tower parts are 3D. You can see as a stapler just fell. I don't know how that happened, but it helps, I guess. Okay, yeah. Let's go for increase all punch damage because we have crippling blow. Or at least groin punch for now. Very easy to deal with. He died because he exploded. Okay, yep, we got some ambush for them. Guys. It might seem like normal guys, but that's their main story. They're normal guys. But at that point, after playing maximum wage runs for a while, you get used to these guys, so they're really just you can easily differentiate them. And we are stuck in Pontificate Hell. Oh, that's a bit. Slide and do Dragon Flex. That does nothing. The OST for this hasn't been released on YouTube from when I last remember, but according to the creator of the OST composer, they're going to release it on the second releasement, and it's been a month since that has released, so yeah. Inject caffeine, yep. I think by the time we become CEO, the caffeine addict's probably already going to die because caffeine overdose because of how much cups of coffee he just drank. Otherwise, he injected coffee into his veins. Obvious reason. Okay, this is one of the only reasons I
Fired!
Shrink transition. It's so easy, bro. Like, so anybody who struggles with early game floors, you're lying, bro. You just have you need basic skills to even like.
No appointment!
Alam sudah, di sini sudah. Yep, there's no normal there. So this is the one that levitates. He missed. Absolute gaming time. And I just got one. Did not work. I don't really have much to say about this besides the fact that we're just destroying it right now. We got some damage. Now ask me. No damage. We're just spamming Dragon Flex because of how much we can farm from this game. Okay, missed. Okay, let's go. We got some ammo. We have 100 ammo back. We only fired one shot. Even though we were standing completely still. Oh, that's 78 damage. Let's go for amp. Oh, gosh. He's flying. Oh god, he's going to spawn 10 million buff guys. We're cooked. I get this so easy. I get the slaughterhouse. Bro, this guy's good. Oh. He messed with the wrong stick figure with this one, guys. Because we are just abusing the fact that Dragonflex is incredibly good with perfectionist. And he died of our hands. Let's go. That's me signing off for today, which is a Saturday where I live. And that's it for today. Bye-bye. We will be seeing you tomorrow.